Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Klim Radium GTX Boots available at RevZilla.com. Now the Radium GTX Boots from Klim are going to be the most focused in their lineup. This is for you riders out there doing aggressive power cross sled riding. This is going to have a Gore-Tex membrane baked into this, giving you maximum waterproof protection. However, there's no insulation here, so just keep this in mind. This is a very focused boot from Klim. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, I found that it fit about a half size larger than I would expect normally, but just keep in mind, as with all Klim boots, it does come with that half size insert to be able to put in to fine tune the fitment a little bit more for your foot. Now, sizes are going to range from a 6 up to a 14 on this, and they're going to be one colorway available, the color that you're going to see in front of me, which is going to be the black and the gray. Now, like I said, the Radium GTX is going to be very focused from Klim. This is a non-insulated Gore-Tex boot for you real aggressive riders out there that are looking for minimal insulation but maximum protection when you're out tearing it up on your sled. If you want to take a step up for warmth, consider something like the Arctic. The Arctic is going to give you maximum warmth out there when you are rocking a sled. A little bit more of a touring style boot, where this is definitely more of your aggressive sport boot. Now, as far as the overall materials are concerned, this is going to be a Cordura base with military grade leather overlays. And you're going to see that working its way up from the toe box. You're going to see that Cordura kind of coming into play on the sides. And then as I flip it around, you're going to see the leather kind of wraps itself all the way around with a lot of TPR coming into play here. Now, there's going to be maximum protection, but also maximum grip. So let's start with the sole and we can kind of work our way through this. You're going to have a dual density rubberized sole on this, and it's going to be big, beefy maximum tread to make sure there's minimal slippage when you're out there in the snow on the ice. And you're going to have a 10 out of 10 on the stiffness scale for this. You can't bend these things. It's super rigid, super stiff, and you're going to have a really nice stiff last with this particular boot. Now, the other thing that really sets it apart as we kind of work our way through this is going to be the fact that there's going to be a dual booty system for this particular boot. So starting with the toe and working our way through, reinforced toe box, and you can see those the leather overlays, nice double stitching, keeping everything into play, really done nicely to make sure you're not going to have frays or things coming apart. As we work our way around, you're going to see the three different materials kind of working their way through. Again, you're going to have that Cordura kind of coming into play, really still big and beefy as the TPR and the leather kind of work its way on top of that. Now, as we work our way around to the heel on this, you're going to have a little bit of a heel counter as that sole kind of comes up and gives you that extra layer of protection, and that works into the actual TPR that you're going to see back here. You do have nice Achilles protection working its way all the way up the back at the heel. And you're still going to have a little bit of flex with this. So you can still move, even though you have that really stiff sole, there's going to be a little bit of flex with this while giving you Achilles protection. And then you are going to have protection for both the lateral and the medial side of your actual heel. There is going to be protection built into the sides on this. Again, big beefy protection is the name of the game for the Radiums. Now, like I said earlier, really what sets this boot apart is going to be the inner booty system. You have a boot within a boot. So let's go ahead now. We're going to open this up. And what you're going to see is once you get this full lacing system undone, the inner booty has a really nice quick system to it. So we're going to pull that down. There's a nice big pull on the back, and the inner booty pops out. And once you have this out, you're going to see the construction on this is going to be very similar as far as the Cordura is concerned. Really nice beefy construction on the inner booty. You're also going to have this nice big pull on the back. You're going to see that Cordura working its way throughout the entire piece. And as you take a look at the inside of this, and I'll show you that lacing system in a second, but take a look at the inner side. The Gore-Tex isn't built into here. Nice sweat wicking mesh on the inside, going to be nice and comfortable. And really what sets the booty apart is that quick lace system. So again, you want to put it on, just go ahead and pull it wide open, stick your foot in there. Once your foot is in, just take it, pull up, you are laced, push in the little button, pull it down, and you're set to go. You then just put your foot into the main boot. Again, really nice overall construction. You see a non-slip design at the bottom of this, just adding a little bit more rigidity, a little bit more firmness and support to this. Really nice setup with this, and then this slides right back into the overall outer shell. Now, with the outer shell, this is where your Gore-Tex comes into play. And as we open this up, you can see that Gore-Tex liner on the inside working its way up to about the top 1.5 inches of the overall boot, maximizing waterproof protection. Now just remember, Gore-Tex is for you guys out there looking for maximum waterproof, but also maximum breathability. So it takes all that sweat inside and it helps to just pull it and wick it away. Now, there are a lot of riders out there that are rocking Klim boots. Keep in mind that with the Radium, this is for you aggressive power cross sled riders looking for minimal insulation but maximum protection. Like I said earlier, if you want that more insulated style setup, check out the Arctic boots. That's going to be more in line of what you're looking for. Now, if you want to hear more about what those other riders are digging about their Klim boots, click the info button. Read what other riders like about the Klim boots that they're rocking on their sleds. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get in the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Klim Radium GTX boots. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.